Well, hello Pisces, welcome back. This is your October 2020 reading and it's timeless, so if you were called to check it out, then it was probably meant to be and for you, no matter what space and time you are in. My name is Danny, this is Northern Comfort Tarot, and I'm in divine union with my divine masculine. I'm the divine feminine in the connection. Her name is Brooke, if you don't know, and her channel is Empress of Duality. Check her out. Subscribe to both if you haven't already. We have, in this time of year, last year, we came into union. And to celebrate that union, we are offering a 20% discount on our website for all services that we provide. If you feel called, check out empireofneutrality.com for more information. I've been doing a lot of hard work on that website to reflect our offerings to you guys. One of the offerings that we hadn't released to the public, we only released it to those that had prior sessions to us, is the Journey to Your Awaited Fate mentorship program that we have. We've run 2 levels already. We're moving into a 3rd this month, and we're now opening it up for all souls that are interested in gaining mentorship through either the Twin Flame journey or through the ascension phases and bringing you closer to your awaited fate, right? Living your best life. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Everything's on the website, Empire of Neutrality. Same with our Love Vibe tribe on Facebook. There's a link there. The merchandise is there. Everything is there. It's the one-stop shop. We also have payment plans available. If you don't see a payment plan that suits your needs, click on the link and we'll help you through whatever payments we can do so that you get that foot up into abundance that awaits you. Now, with that, Pisces, I'm going to use I don't often use this deck because apparently it's worth some money, but I'm using the Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys today, and I'm getting called to an oracle deck. Just give me a second here. Wow, I don't usually get called to this one either, but when Spirit says jump, this is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and I'll be reading from this one too. So, I opened up a sacred space for you guys. That's all done. I got all the announcements out of the way, and it's only 3 minutes in. Wow. You have got Grasshopper Spirit and Wasp Spirit. So take a leap of faith. Sometimes life stings, and love is all around you. Love is all around with the Nightingale Spirit. We're going to be reading the Wasp Spirit, Sometimes Life Stings, at the end of the reading, just to, bring in the loop. And I'm going to start up camera 2, which is a mess right now. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. And then I'll bring it in for you guys. I just got all the decks on the table because I was like, okay, I'm gearing up for, getting whatever cards I need for you guys, Pisces. So I hope you appreciate that. Here we go. Deviant Moon Tarot. Cards for Pisces highest good. Messages for Pisces highest good for October. We are in union energy. Like I was saying, this is the time of year where unions come together. So, won't you step into our union energy and celebrate with us for all those things that you are manifesting with regards to union can come true and can come to you if you're in alignment with those things, right? Let's get some cards. Okay, they're saying stop shuffling, split the deck, pull from the top. Okay, here we go. King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor. Someone is coming towards you. This truly feels like sparks of union. Okay, and then I'm going to pull 3 from the bottom. So you've got the 8 of Cups, that's walking away from love in order to call in love. I got the message. Sometimes it takes, walking through some shadows of yours to get to the next, right? To gain the clarity that you need to get to the next level. Leveling up in union is the message. So take a leap of faith. Sometimes life stings. Love is all around, and really anchoring yourself into that. Love is all around you, whether you're in separation or not. If this is a twin flame thing for you, here comes the message. I hope you guys can handle it. And I know that it may trigger some, but grasp onto the triggers and know that they're here to lead you. It's like a horse, right? Jump on that horse and let it guide you through the emotions that are coming up for you guys. Pisces, you should know all about emotions. Embracing that. With take a leap of faith, the King of Cups, really being led to bringing justice to the emotions that are being shown and the things that are triggering you with regards to this reading or on your journey, and releasing fears, allowing these fears to come up for release, and the healing that takes place within those fears. The healing is within the triggers and the fears that come up. And the emotions aren't meant to be feared. They're meant to be embraced. So if you're looking like a hot mess, it's okay. Okay? They're trying to guide you. It's like what actually is happening is your inner child is trying to, look, mommy, look, daddy, look what I have to offer you. Look what needs to be healed. We can be free. All you got to do is pay attention to me and feel into those things that we buried deep inside. And the inner child has a beautiful way of lifting these messages out and showing them to us because they are deep within us. So, oh man. So not fearing these things coming up, embracing these emotions with the King of Cups and bringing justice to them, bringing justice and light to these emotions and these fears that are coming up, because we are the only ones that can do this for ourselves. Really becoming present with them and coming into balance, saying, the fears that are before me are meant to be here right now, and I accept them as they come and as they are. And maybe I can't right now, but I accept you, and I feel how into the depths of how you really want this to come to release. But I'm in a space, I'm in a meeting right now, or what have you, and I will get back to you as soon as I will write it on my hand, and I will get back to you as soon as I get into a space where I can really feel into this. Okay, because this Nine of Wands is really, look, I know you've been wounded, and I know you may feel alone at times, and the boundaries that we have set in place are we're all there for a reason. If they were made out of fear, then that fear and that boundary needs to be rectified and released so that it can clear some space out for union or for your best life. Okay. Sometimes life stings, and when you're not seeing, and I'll pull another card for this. Wow, the Seven of Wands, right? I'm really going to take stock at this and show you this. She has a wound on her arm, right? And she's been kind of trying to get out of the prison, the self-fulfilled prison that she's been kind of caught up on, and that scrapes her up from time to time. She is been through many battles, but she's finding her way out. It really speaks to this process in the beginning, right? The Knight of Pentacles, sometimes life stings and sometimes life brings us lemons, but those lemons are there to guide us, to empower us, to allow us, to see what's truly before us. And with the Two of Pentacles here, yet again, it's all about the balance within, the balance of how we see these things. The Knight of Pentacles isn't the King of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles comes in, to really, and this may deal with a relationship where you had someone offer you some things and it came in at a lower level of energy, or it came in a way that, it kind of snuck under the radar when it came to, well, I was expecting this or that. I pretty much teach, not to expect, because expectations can come and knock you out of balance. They can knock you into the, wow, my expectations were let down, so now I'm in despair and stuff. Where the Knight of Pentacles really shows us, that you are being brought these gifts, and it's whether or not you decide to receive them. Big time. If you're not willing to receive, then you won't see what's before you. And he has a big enough pentacle. He has been debilitated a little bit. I think his what do you call that? His steed is turned into a wheelchair a bit, and he's been kind of crushed on the fact that, well, this person is going to show up in this fashion, or that, this is the way things are going to go down. Right? This is my twin. When in all actuality, that person might have been the person that led you to the twin flame journey. And we're holding on so tight to this person that we're blocking ourselves from truly seeing what's before us. We're blocking ourselves from our twin. You know what I mean? Or we're blocking ourselves from that divine counterpart or soulmate that we will have the best life with, but we're holding ourselves back. So there are things before you that may seem, like one thing, but in all actuality, it's another. And it's this divine dance that we have to go into to really, feel out. Okay, well, my mind and my heart feels like this person is the person, but this person isn't in my life. And this person not being in my life, or not showing, interest, let's say, or they haven't talked to you in a while, or, they haven't reciprocated enough. Like, I sent 20 texts and they only sent one. Well, maybe you should stop sending texts and allow them to send as many texts as you send, or if they send one text, you send one back. It needs to be equally give and take, like equal give and take. Without the Six of Pentacles here, that's what it needs to take place. King of Wands in reverse there's a reason why they're not showing up. Okay? And if we move out of our headspace and all the stories that we keep telling ourselves, like, well, no, he is the one or she is the one, and that's my divine counterpart, then we're blocking ourselves from moving forward. It's exactly what we're doing. We're blocking ourselves from a great love, that from either another person that can open our heart space up so that we're ready to receive our divine counterpart or not. The reason why I speak of the divine counterpart is love is all around you, and the Emperor shows up. Okay, the Emperor is the divine masculine in the connection, or it doesn't matter if it's a he or she, it's an energetic thing, right? Holding them back from, moving towards you. Or they're holding you back from moving towards your divine will, your divine destiny. Now, Eight of Cups with the Lovers and the King of Pentacles is really, okay, walking away from the labels, walking away from the who and the when. The who, my divine counterpart is, the when, this is going to take place will, release you from the binds that hold you in that story. But I feel in my heart that this was the one. Okay, you know and feel that this is the one, but how do you truly know? You know what I mean? Like I said, and Brooke and I have been through this on both sides before we even met, kind of thing, that we were so attached to a story that it was the story itself that was holding us from each other. And as we released the story, we started moving towards each other. And then when we came into each other's lives, like my story, I fully completely released, and within like a couple days, she was in my life. Brooke was in my life. Brooke, it took a bit of a time to, kind of go through these things to see what was before her. And she had to release the story that she was telling herself of this person was her twin before she could see, or before she could breathe and open that space for me to come in. Then, as we were working through being friends, she saw what was before her piece by piece by piece. She saw the reflection of that huge love, of the love that mirrored imaged her love for that special person. And then she could see who I was. She could see the abundance that was before her, King of Pentacles. She could see that this was the one that I had mistaken before. And this was the one that I had been blocking myself from, coming into union with. Three of Pentacles. To clarify that, there's contracts that we come into before this life that we chisel out a divine plan for each other to get us back onto a path that's leading us towards union, let's say, because there's a mission for twin flames here to do, and that soul mission is to guide people back to unconditional love. If we still hold within our energetic vibration that this person needs to look this way, that person needs to act this way, love is this feeling inside that drives, and a lot of people don't like saying lust, but that drives the endorphins within me to just want to jump their bones. But love isn't really a chemical thing. It doesn't, that's like an illusion that the 3D is placed on us, saying, oh, well, it's just a chemical reaction inside our brain that's set off, and then oxytocin comes in and fucks us all up and gets us hard or gets us wet. And that's not necessarily the case, okay? Unconditional love has been strayed away from because there are forces out there that wanted to keep this planet's vibrational energy low. And that low vibrational energy is being almost like sucked through a straw from this planet and harvested for, the momentum to be built within their energy to gain more power and strength. Now, they're losing the battle there. As we move into the age of Aquarius, that's already been set in stone that this is going to be a great age for divinity, divine connections coming in, unions to be made, but we need to steady ourselves, realize and recognize that these things that are before us are divinely guided, and we had already prepared for these things. But we have to remember yet again, this is the true purpose, and that's releasing the who and the when and focusing on why we're here. If you're in a twin flame connection, the why is to spread the messages of unconditional love and bring the collective back to unconditional love, which is love, period. Not a skewed version of love that we've, read about in cosmopolitan magazines and watched on television and been programmed to believe it is. And when we enter into those unions, there's something missing. pretty much it. Love is all around us, but we have to come into a vibrational match to receiving love. And sometimes, when you release the labels that you've placed on people, places, and things, and you say, look, I surrender and I trust Spirit that you are ultimately guiding my entire journey. And once I step out of my mind space and move into my heart space, the clear path will be before me and I'll be able to see clearly what that is. And Pisces, this is a huge step from a year ago where I felt and I was in your energy and you guys were a mess, right? So kudos to you guys for doing an amazing job to get to this point. Now it's time to release, surrender the stories, move into your heart space and trust, okay? Union is possible. May not be with who you think your twin is or who or what, but there's great love before you with Nightingale Spirit. Sometimes you have to go through the stings in life to really open you up to the truths. And I'm not feeling called to read the Wasp Spirit anymore. It's Love is All Around You. Nightingale Spirit is the story that I'm going to tell. I want you to really look. Number 43. Wow, it's like it came into view and then it left. Look at this. There are songs here of love all around you that you can embrace these things. Magic works through you. That's a beautiful card too. But Nightingale Spirit is what we're going to read. So the songs that are around you, you know what? Oh, Nightingale is a 41, which is a 5 that leads to change. It's 5 is change. Where are the N's? Nightingale Spirit, 125, which is an 8. 125. Oh, man. So already the message has been clear. Exactly what, will get you back on track. Are you willing to accept that? That's up to you. I'm only here to purvey the messages from Spirit to you guys. Whether you stomp off saying, well, that's bullshit, unsubscribe, that's up to you. I'm good either way. I'm just here to be that messenger. Love is all around. In the darkness of night, Nightingale Spirit sings her song of love and hope, a harbinger of dawn to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale Spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection within the light. Yes, there is a shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exists everywhere, even in seeming emptiness. How is that reflection of the rating? Seeming emptiness of space, darkness, and starless nights. Hearken to the message, letting the music of the Nightingale's song remind you that love is all around. Feel it and trust in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize that the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination will happen soon. The protection message with this card is, the darker the skies, the more it seems the dawn will never appear. But Nightingale Spirit is here to remind you that the sun will shine again. You will soon feel the love and notice the abundance that surrounds you. Sing now, put on some music, or simply sing in the empty space, for finding the light within and giving it voice will give rise to hope and help you begin to hear the call of another who, like you, was beginning to fear the light would never come. Bring the light into the darkness with love from within. Give it voice and know the daybreak will be here soon. Don't hold yourself back from love. Open your heart and allow your heart to stay open. And if someone comes in that isn't your twin flame, that is really pure of heart and loves on you, then don't go saying no, and don't come up with stories of like, but when my twin comes back, I'm gonna have to break this good boy's heart or good girl's heart. That's just nonsense. I'm gonna just tell you that. That is ridiculous. You're gonna spend the rest of your life in waiting for your twin. Spirit's gonna make sure you spend the rest of your life waiting for your twin, because that's the energy you're putting out. Oh, I'm gonna wait for my twin. Okay, we'll let you wait. We'll give you all kinds of waiting energy. Here you go. And you're like, why isn't he coming in? Because you're stuck in a waiting energy. I'm expecting to see all kinds of people unsubscribing now. But that's the message for you guys, Pisces. Look, there is so much love in this message, and there's so much love around you. This is union energy. This is union time of year. So why don't you bask in our union energy? Allow that abundance to come and flow through you by opening up your heart space and being a part of the love that's before you. Love you guys so much. Take care. See you soon. Namaste.